Hi learners, I am Teacher April. Are you ready for this lesson? If you are ready, watch. Our lesson for today is all about visualizing multiplication of fractions using models. Multiplying fractions by another fraction and a whole number. First, visualizing multiplication of fractions using models. This model represents as 1/4 and the other model represents as 2/3. This area of 1/4 is our numerator and the whole area is our denominator. Also in this model, this area represents as our numerator and the whole area represents as our denominator. Let's combine or multiply these fractions. This is the result when we combine the 1/4 and 2/3. This area, what fraction of the whole does this area represent? This is the overlapping of 1/4 and 2/3. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2/12. So 1/4 times 2/3 or 1/4 of 2/3 is 2/12. More examples. 5/6 times 1/2. Let's combine our models. What fraction of the whole does this area represent? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5/6 times 1/2 is 5/12. Our denominator is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The overlapping area. And the whole area represents as our denominator. So 5/6 times 1/2 is 5/12 or 5/6 of 1/2 is equal to 5/12. Another 1/3 times 1/2. Let's combine our models. This area is represent as numerator and the whole area represent as denominator. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 is our numerator and the whole area is our denominator. So 1/3 times 1/2 is 1/6. 1/3 times 1/2 is equal to 1/6 or 1/3 of 1/2 is equal to 1/6. Now let's go to multiplying fraction by another fraction and a whole number. First, multiplying fractions by another fraction. Example, 8/9 times 1/4 is 8/36. 8 times 1 is 8. 9 times 4, 36. Let's simplify if possible the 8/36. What is the greatest common factor of 8 and 36? 4. 4 is the greatest common factor of 8 and 36. So 8 divided by 4 is 2 and 36 divided by 4 is 9. Now to make it simple, use the cancellation method. 8/9 times 1/4 Use the cancellation if the numerator across the denominator of the other fraction has a greatest common factor. What is the greatest common factor of 8 and 4? The greatest common factor of 8 and 4 is 4. So 8 divided by 4 and 4 divided by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2 and 4 divided by 4 is 1. So our fraction is 2 over 9 times 1 over 1. Then multiply. 2 times 1 is 2. 9 times 1 is 9. So the answer is 2 over 9. Another example. 3 over 9 times 5 over 6. 3 times 5 is 15. 9 times 6 is 54. Get the greatest common factor if possible. What is the greatest common factor of 15 and 54? 3. 3 is the greatest common factor of 15 and 54. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 54 divided by 3 is 18. 3 over 9 times 5 over 6. Let's cancel 3 and 6. 3 and 6 has a common factor. The greatest common factor of 3 and 6 is 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1 and 6 divided by 3 is 2. So our new factors are 1 over 9 times 5 over 2. 1 times 5 is 5 and 9 times 2 is 18. Now, multiplying fraction and whole number. 2 over 9 times 63. 2 over 9 is our fraction and 63 is our whole number. This whole number, let's make it a fraction. So, 2 over 9 times 63 over 1. 9 and 63 has a greatest common factor. What is the greatest common factor of 9 and 63? 9. So 9 divided by 9, 1. And 63 divided by 9. So our new fraction is 2 over 9 times 7 over 1. So 2 times 7 is 14 and 1 times 1 is 1. So 14 divided by 1 is 4. Another example. 40 times 5 over 8. Let's make this whole number as fraction. 40 over 1 times 5 over 8. And 40 and 8 has a greatest common factor. Let's use the cancellation method. 40 divided by 8 is our greatest common factor of 40 and 80. So let's divide 40 divided by 8 and 8 divided by 8. 40 divided by 8 is 5 and 8 divided by 8 is 1. So 5 times 5 is equal to 25 and 1 times 1 is 1. So the answer is 25 over 1 or 25. Now let's go to multiplying a fraction by its reciprocal. 3 over 4 times 4 over 3. Reciprocal, ibig sabihin kabaliktaran ng isang fraction. So, ang kabaliktaran ng 3/4 is 4 over 3. Then, multiply. 3 times 4 and 4 times 3. So, 3 times 4 is 12 and 4 times 3 is 12. So, 12 divided by 12 is 1. Another example. 5 over 9. What is the reciprocal of 5 over 9? 9 over 5. Then multiply. 5 times 9, 9 times 5. So 5 times 9 is 45 and 9 times 5 is 45. So 45 divided by 45 is 1. So that's all for today. Thank you, and I hope you learned from Teacher April.